Hello and welcome, Taurus. This is going to be your 48-hour reading. This is August 3rd, so this will be the 3rd through the 5th. And what I want to say, I know astrologically, we're kind of in a weird zone for you, Taurus. Whether you're Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and or North Node, there's not really anything in a position that's like exalted for you. Even your ruling planet of Venus is, I believe, still currently in Gemini. However, that doesn't necessarily mean bad things, and we're going to see what's in the cards for you for the next 48 hours. Thank you, Spirit, for some cards. Show us what's going on for Taurus. I'm getting the word Gemini in my head a fair amount, so you might be dealing with some sort of Gemini. This is interesting. So this card wanted to fall out early on, but it wasn't time to take it. And I always believe that if a card is meant to come and you feel like putting it back in, it will come out. And this is the reversed Hangman, so you're procrastinating something and or you are stuck by something. Like you're waiting on something. In fact, I feel like you're waiting on somebody to achieve a certain amount of enlightenment, and or you are waiting to hear some sort of news, and you could progress forward, but you want to wait, and this is why. This is the other card that popped out with it, the Ace of Pentacles. There's something that you are waiting for beyond the gate. Like you could have access to this, but you're procrastinating it. Putting it this way is like a universal timeout, like Spirit has put you in timeout. But having it this way, you're waiting on something or someone to understand something, and it could be more of a earthy nature. It could be something to do with materialistic stuff, but I think it's more that you're waiting for them to come to you with some sort of acknowledgement, and or some communication about like a more rooted sort of situation. And on the bottom of the deck, wow, okay, bottom of the deck we have the Ace of Wands, and at the top of the deck, it just made itself show it to me, is the Tower. So you're definitely waiting on communication. You might also be waiting on something to do with the sacral chakra, which could it could be music related, it could be sexual related, it could be communication related specifically. And middle of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. You're waiting for somebody to communicate that they've either left a situation or are returning to a situation or returning to you. And what I see is more than likely, even if there's a delay, like there might be some sort of delay that comes in that you decide to wait and withhold, but you can sense intuitively, you've got the divine spark right now, Taurus, and you can sense, yeah, let's look on the bottom here. You can sense that there's a commitment ending that has something to do with a third-party situation that was jumped into out of immaturity. That's funny. The Aries had that Queen of Swords pop into. Yeah, somebody was juggling. They were being selfish and narcissistic, but they recognized what they were doing. They were being immature, and they're likely to go a bit reclusive. They're releasing old karmic cycles, and they're coming into their Emperor energy, whether they're male or female. But that could also indicate that this might be your divine masculine if you're a divine feminine watching this. They're going to have a little bit, at least over the next 48 hours, it's going to be kind of an up and down situation. But it seems like it's going to be good news, and especially financially for you, Taurus. Or maybe not financially, but some sort of material way, a house, a home, a deeper connection, magic, something like that. So whatever it is that you're holding yourself back for, if it still feels right to do it over the next 48 hours, continue to do that. I am going to pull a few more cards for just a little bit more advice for you over these next 48 hours. Thank you for advice for Taurus. Oh, wow. Whew. All right, flying around. Wow. All right, I don't typically take all of the cards, but from what I'm seeing here, we have the Seven of Pentacles reversed, the Queen of Pentacles upright, the Six of Wands reversed, and the Seven of Wands reversed. Which, ironically, you might check out the Aries reading, because Aries had all of those but the Queen of Pentacles, and they were in upright, like a progression towards that. So it might be that you have an Aries that is either like cycling through something that has to do with, getting up to like a defensive stage, maybe a reactive stage of communication, and then falling back down. But either you, as the Queen of Pentacles, or someone, I get the sense that there's a third party situation going on with you somewhere, and some sort of mother figure is being grounded and helping to keep this person. It probably is you with them, especially seeing the Emperor card. You're helping to keep them from getting stuck in this situation, but they're struggling to get themselves out of it because this is something that they've had to learn. And there's also somebody else in there, very Queen of Swords like, who is using their own anxieties to keep them trapped in the situation. That's kind of what I'm sensing that they need to overcome. So for you, just stay grounded. Just be in kind of a nurturing energy, work on your own stuff, maybe clean the house or work on some sort of project, and just keep the faith that whatever it is that you are waiting for is worth waiting for. Because, I mean, you're Taurus. If you're waiting for it, it's good for you. And don't let any sort of combative communication or other dimension type behavior pull you out of your own grounded energy. Just stay in your joy, stay in your faith, embrace the absurd, and check back in in a couple of days to see what's going on after that. All right, please make sure to check out the other readings, and I'll see you again soon.